With the first pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Myles Garrett.
All right.
Defensive end, Texas A&M.
There's never been a Texas A&M first rounder that's failed, right?
That's absolutely correct. They're all ready to go NFL talents. They know how to grow them right in College Station.
Extra bonus for Myles. Warren Sapp said that he's lazy, which I think just means he pays full price for his hookers instead of trying to haggle.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I call this guy Smiles Garrett because he's going to make a lot of people happy.
Mitchell Trubisky, quarterback, UNC, has just been selected, and we have Donovan McNabb here to give us his thoughts.
Donovan, what do you say?
Congratulations. How do you spell your name?
Nobody knows.
Ooh, Mitchell. He actually is now going by Mitchell, so people will call him Mitch the Bitch, but now we're calling him Mitchell the Bitchell.
That's quite interesting.
Solomon Thomas, defensive line, Stanford. Call this the Philly meatball right here, Solomon.
Boo!
You don't want this. You don't want this coming at you 60 miles an hour.
How many nipples you got, Solomon? I got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 nipples.
Nerd! I don't really understand names and how they work, but Fournette sounds a little French to me.
Hey, if I can change, and you can change, and you can change, then we all can change, except for Leonard Fournette because he quits during games.
Is Corey Davis, wide receiver out of Western Michigan. And to give us some analysis, we have Freddie Mitchell from the Philadelphia Eagles. Fred X.
Is he as good as you were?
Nobody is.
Nobody's as good as Freddie.
Yeah, it's hard to, to judge. You can't really teach talent and heart and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's really hard to pick up Freddie Mitchell in the draft.
X going to give it to you.
Yeah, last question. You once dubbed yourself the Sultan of Slot. Is that a double entendre talking about pussies?
Well, you know what? I love what I eat, but
The nice thing about Jamal Adams is he's fluent in 3 languages: English, French, and Ogeron.
I want to play some football. Permission to get problematic for a brief moment.
Permission granted.
Jamal. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The pick is in. It is Mike Williams from Clemson, wide receiver, national champion Mike Williams.
And joining us live for instant analysis, we have NFL Network insider Ian Rapoport.
Mike Williams, a big, tall receiver from Clemson, obviously a national champion, maybe the consensus top receiver in this draft. Not the fastest guy, kind of reminiscent of Anquan Bolden, but catches everything, a big-time playmaker. And by the way, joins an army of former Mike Williams in the NFL. He might be the second best Mike Williams in the history of the NFL, which is something that he really, really should be proud of.
How hard is Matt Millen's dick right now?
Holy shit, you're fast. That's incredible. That's unbelievable athleticism by Big Cat right there.
The pick is in. It is Washington speedster wide receiver John Ross.
It was a great thing to see this offseason for a Washington prospect not to tear their Achilles in a workout.
He is very fast, and we're not saying that just because he's black.
I didn't even know that he was black, so I don't
don't see color.
I don't see color.
2016, folks. I love it. Air raid offense, spread offense. Everyone knows that transitions seamlessly to the NFL.
Lock this guy up in an equipment shed and throw away the key.
Also, how do you say his last name? Mahomes?
Mahomie.
Mahomie.
Mahalo.
Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes.
Mahome boy.
Mahomes.